Hello everyone, welcome once again to Milkyway Astrology. Let's talk about how to predict career timing, professional success, promotions, appraisals in career, increase of income in career. I have used this chart to make my last marriage prediction video. While I was making it, I have also mentioned a thing or two about career. So while watching this video, my client again called me and told me that he wants me to predict his career timing as well. And he also gave me the permission to make this video. So here we are. First of all, we always have to look at the 10th house. Then you have to look at the planet, that is Saturn. Then you have to look at the Capricorn sign because it is the natural 10th house. What you are contributing to the society. That is seen through the 10th house and through Capricorn. Okay, because it is the natural 10th house. So what do we see? 10th house, 9th house, both are ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is very strongly ruling career for this native. Then currently he is going through Sun Dasha. Sun Dasha also shows career because Sun is publicity, Sun is fame. Sun is the center of attention. So that also shows how much fame he is gaining in the society through his career. So Sun Dasha along with conjunct Saturn, both of them are showing that it is a good time for his career rise. Not only that, Sun and Saturn both are in the 8th house. So Sun Dasha also shows change of career. More than a change, I would say transformation. Because 8th house is Sagittarius here. Sagittarius is the natural 9th house of evolution. Also the Lord, 8th Lord is Jupiter. It is in Ardra, aspecting the 8th house. Then travel industry, food industry, hotel industry, and then recreational centers, retreats, all these sort of things. Okay. So that we see in Sun period. Also, Sun and Jupiter, they both are in the 6th house of Dashamsha. And before that, if you look at the Navamsha, Navamsha shows the luck of D1, birth chart. So if you look at the Navamsha, Sun and Jupiter, the current Mahadasha and Antradasha, both of them are in the 9th house, showing luck. Luck comes through travel. Luck comes through faith. Luck comes through father, mentor, family lineage, okay, ancestors, inheritance, family business, all these sort of things we see in this time period. It's overall strong in Sun period, but in this time period it becomes even stronger. Okay. Then the next time period, Sun Saturn. In Sun Saturn we see that Saturn is again in the 8th house, creating Bhavotama. Bhava means house. So here Saturn is in the 8th house in both D1 and D9. So it's creating Bhavottama. That is also to some extent it is bringing strength to Saturn. And Saturn is in Vishaka. So luck comes through a split. 1 becomes 2. That means if he is doing one business right now, his business will be expanded to 2 businesses, 2 different businesses. Because split means 1 becomes 2 and both of them are having some similar qualities and some different qualities. Like for example, before that, if let's say he's having a hotel or a restaurant, okay, like an Indian restaurant. Now in this Sun Saturn period, he will make it as a continental cuisine, like North Indian, South Indian, along with European. So this is how, like, he will expand it. He will make 1 into 2 or 3 or more than that. Okay. So that kind of theme we see. And next we go to Navamsha. In the Navamsha, we see that Sun and Jupiter are in the 6th house. And the Lord Mercury is in the 3rd house, 10 houses away from the 6th house. So we see that this is the time he is explicitly showing his skills in career, especially to his father. He is working with his father right now, because in the Navamsha also we have seen that We have seen that, where is Navamsha? Yeah. Sun and Jupiter are together. Sun represents father. Jupiter also to some extent represents father. And it is the 9th house of father. So he is currently working with his father. And he is showing his skills to his father. He is also helping his father to solve some struggles his father is going through. That can be business issues, financial issues, even health issues, because 6th house is connected to all these things. So he is helping his father go through all these things, supporting his father. So proving himself to his family, especially to his father. That kind of theme is what we see. Okay, again Jupiter is ruling the 9th house. So that father energy, father theme is very strong here. Then Sun Saturn. So Saturn is 11 houses away from Sun. That means Saturn is bringing some gains, like starting a new business. New business that is also connected to the previous one. Currently he is having textile industry. He is doing business in textile industry. Why? Because Saturn is in Purvashada. Purvashada is connected to textile industry because it is in Sagittarius and it is ruled by Venus. Venus is connected to fine arts, decoration, creativity, performing arts, all these things. And Purvashada is mainly connected to the traditional clothings. Even in textiles also it is very much connected to traditional clothings, like because Purvashada is in Sagittarius, natural 9th house of tradition, culture. Not only that, Purvashada is also connected to perfumes, travel industry, because Jupiter represents travel, Venus represents vehicle, then education, food industry also, because Jupiter and Venus both are foodies. Okay, Dev Guru, Asur Guru, both are foodies. So currently he is into textile, but it will grow. So basically we see that Sun Saturn will bring that transformation, like starting up a new business, because it is in the 8th house. Okay, and Saturn is also aspecting the 10th house. Now let's look at the moon chart. From the moon chart we see that Sun, Saturn, Mercury, all of them are in the 6th house. So the dasha itself shows some 6th house related themes. Okay, and Sagittarius is there. So father may go through some issues. Like I said, it can be financial, business, health issues. And because of that, father will need his support, the native support. And Sun is ruling the 2nd house in the 6th house, 2nd lord in the 6th house, right? So that is what, he will become strategic in this time. He will help his parents, help his family to maintain their business continuously for a long run, because Saturn and Mercury shows long-term investments, long-term hard work, all these sort of things. So basically Sun period is favorable for him. So if you look at the other dashas like Yogini and Ashtotri, he is going through Mars dasha. From moon, Mars is in the 5th house. It's in its own sign, and Mars is also ruling the 10th house. So both are favorable. 5th house shows creativity and 10th house shows publicity, career, all these sort of things. And partnering up with others to start a new business. Why I am saying this? Mainly because his Sun is also with Saturn and Mercury. Okay, aspected by the 8th lord. Saturn is the 10th lord, remember that. So he has to partner up with somebody. But at the same time, he will always be on top. Whoever he is partnering up with, still they will look at him as the main boss, the main partner. Why? Because his 10th house is Kumbha, Aquarius. Kumbha is on the top of temple tower. Before you enter the temple, you have to look at the temple tower, the top of the temple tower, where the Kumbha is. You have to pray to it, only then you can enter the temple. That is the quality of Kumbha. It comes before everybody. And here also you see, this is the house of business, where Mars is strongly placed in its own sign, right? So we see that, like 7th house is also very strong, but he has to partner up with somebody. That kind of theme is there. Still, he will be the strongest partner among his peers. That kind of theme we see. Then look at the Ashtotri. Mercury Venus Dasha. We have already discussed Mercury and Venus as well, the creativity, everything. In the Dashamsha, we see that Jupiter and Venus, they both are hemming the 7th house. 7th house of partnership in the career. Okay. So that means he will choose his partner wisely. So finally, let's look at the Gochara, animated transit. So what do we see? Sun Dasha. Actually, based on my calculation, from next month onwards, things are getting better. Like he will start working on his new business from next month onwards. Currently, he is going through his 35th year period. His 11th house is active from this January onwards. Okay. So from this April onwards, he will start working for his new business, growth of business, that splitting theme I was telling you previously, evolution, transformation. That theme gets started strongly from April onwards. Okay. And if you look at the Gochara, we see that Saturn and Mars are together. Saturn is the 10th Lord, Mars is the 7th Lord. Both are together. And 12th Lord also. So Saturn is also aspecting 12th house. That means investments in foreign country or investments with foreign people, foreign associates. That kind of theme is there. Mars and Saturn in the 10th house shows hard work, constant work, like burning the midnight oil. That kind of theme is there. Then in the 11th house, we see that Sun, the Dasha Lord, is there from the ascendant, and then Venus and Rahu. They both are in the 9th house of natal. They both are transiting the 11th house. That means they are bringing the 9th house theme as well. And Venus is exalted here. That means he is getting the gains. He is getting the fortune, all of them right now. And then when Sun Saturn Dasha starts, that's when he will actually start the business. Right now he will be planning, he will strategize, he will make investments. But the business starting time, actual starting time, is from August onwards, when Sun Saturn Dasha starts. Okay. Yeah. So this time we see that Mars and Jupiter are together, bringing a split. Mars and Jupiter both have a split energy. Okay. That I told you that one becomes two, that growth, evolution, that kind of energy is brought out by Mars and Jupiter conjunction as well. So they are bringing that. Basically, he is changing. His lifestyle is changing. Character is changing. Business style is changing. That kind of theme is there. That is how, like you can see, like before even Saturn Dasha started, you can see that from 15th July onwards, Mars and Jupiter started conjunct together. Okay. So the evolution of Jupiter Antradasha to Saturn Antradasha is seen through Gochara, how the evolution is happening. And yes, from the natal chart also you can see Sun, Saturn both are in the 8th house. Saturn in the 8th house, Sun in the 8th house, both of them, even if they are alone, they will show a lot of transformation in this time. But here they both are together, and it is protected by the sign Lord, Jupiter, natural protector. So in a very strong protective manner, he is going through that evolution. But yes, mistakes can happen because Jupiter is retrograde. Mercury is also retrograde. So mistakes can happen. He may make mistakes in the beginning, but he is still protected because Jupiter is aspecting. Okay. And 9th Lord Saturn is also there. So 9th house is all about protection. Universal protection, like universal guidance. So he will always get guidance from his father, from his mentor, from his surroundings. Through that, he will be able to do the mend the things properly, like that. And here in Chara Dasha, we see that Scorpio Dasha. Scorpio is the 7th house, showing business kind of endeavors. And Leo, from May onwards, he will start Leo Dasha. Leo will be aspecting 6th house, 9th house, and 12th house. Okay. If you look at Scorpio, Scorpio is aspecting this same 9th house, 12th house, and the 3rd house. So 9th and 12th becomes very strong. 9th and 12th both are travel, both are exploration, both are spirituality, and then they both are connected to foreign investments. Okay, and both are connected to, mainly 9 is connected to food. 12th is to some extent it is connected to food. So these are the things we see, like maybe he will connect with some foreign industry to start his own hotel or something inside the country in India, or maybe even in foreign. Okay, it can be hotel, it can be spa, it can be recreation center, whatever it is. He will be connected with some foreigners, either foreign organization, institution, or foreign person, foreign individual, like business partner, like that. Okay, so these are the themes we see. Then next year I see some other thing as well. By next year he will enter his 12th house, because 36th year, from next year we see that he is starting his 36th year. Okay, so I'm also hearing dog barking, that is an omen. So what do we see? The 12th lord is in Jeshta, in Scorpio, right? So Jeshta shows obsession, jealous, and stealing, sudden loss. That kind of theme is also there. 12th house also shows loss to some extent. And then the Dasha Lord and Dasha Sub Lord, both of them are in the 8th house. So we see that next year has the theme of loss, theme of betrayal. It can be in his business, or it can be with his colleagues, peers, anybody. But next year carries the theme of cheating, betrayal, loss of money. These kind of themes are there. And exactly, if you asked me, Sun Saturn period, Sun period, that is the strong period from February onwards. Okay, like from February onwards. If you look at it, what do you see? 12th house is Mars, 12th lord is Mars. Mars is coming towards the first house. That means the lord of loss is coming towards him. And then what do we see? Jupiter ruling the 8th house and the 11th house. Okay, 11th lord is retrograde, going towards the 12th house, going towards loss. So expenses are there. 8th lord is Jupiter, going towards 12th house. So he will also escape from it. He cannot escape it right away, but to some extent, like after fulfilling, let's say, like if he has to pay 100 rupees, then even after paying 20 rupees, he will get some time. Like he can escape from it. Like he will get more time to pay the rest of the money. Like that, he will get some protection. So that kind of theme is always there, because in the natal chart, Jupiter is protecting this 8th house, protecting this loss. So that is there. But he has to go through this in 2025, next year. Then from March onwards, they both are being direct. By that time, it becomes better. But the theme is continuing for the entire year. Mainly, it will be seen in February, but it will continue slowly, he will come out of it. So anyway, what do we see? That entire Sun period is good. And then Scorpio period is also good for business. He will become a strong individual business person in this time. He will prove his family, prove his surroundings, peers, that his ideas are working for the good and working for the betterment of business, evolution of business. Like that, things will be. Okay. But yes, of course, he will go through in Sun Saturn period. Definitely, he will go through some life-changing. What is that? That betrayal I already told you. Also, losing his reputation. That kind of theme is also there. Especially in Sun Saturn Mercury period itself, it starts. It actually starts from August, but it gets stronger in Sun Saturn Sun period. Okay, by next February. Then gradually it starts getting better, and he will come out. Okay, like if you asked me about specific careers, I have already gave you a few examples, few industries I have told you. So here also I told you mining industry, I told you, then even oil related industry is there. But mainly I always see that food industry, hotel industry, recreation industry, these are the 3 strong important themes I see. Anything else? Travel. also travel industry. These are the four important themes I see. Anyway, guys, I hope you would have enjoyed this video, and I hope you would have learned something about how to predict your career and everything. And I will try to make more of these type of videos so that I can also show you how to predict, and I can also teach you while I am making the prediction. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.